everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gobind and this is your channel for grace. I wanted to thank you guys for watching these pick a card readings, also for sharing them out. Thank you to all the new subscribers, and if you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe. This video is all about love messages from Venus, the goddess Venus, the planet Venus, and we're going to talk a little bit about what that all means. Please check out my website, channelforgrace.guru, because on October 13th, we are launching our Finding the Magic Playground 6-week course with Jason, Seva, Sundar from Ray of Light Tarot. And it is open to register right now. All the details are in the description of this video for you to check out. Remember also that my Etsy shop, which is called Eagle Star Jewels, is 50% off of everything on the shop until the end of September. And then starting October, my natal astrology readings will be available, and you'll be able to sign up through my website, channelforgrace.guru. So let's get into this reading. As you start to look at these 4 piles and pick one, I'm going to tell you a little bit about Venus, what the planet Venus represents for us, and how she can bring us messages of love. The planet Venus is the goddess of love. It's the planet of love. And when we think of the planet Venus, we can see all of the intricacies of relationships in our lives, and how, depending on where Venus is in our chart, how it manifests in our lives, and how we can attract love and sustain love and be a good partner, have awesome relationships. Venus rules the sign of Taurus, and it also rules the sign of Libra. And the reason I chose to do this specific video is because Venus is finally in Libra again right now. So this is an opportunity for us to think about our relationships, think about how we're manifesting in the world of relationships, and to try and find the best solutions to any relationship problems that we may have. It also has to do with finances. So if you are having financial trouble, because Venus loves to be in Libra, this is going to be a positive energy that will bring into your financial house and your ability to make money and attract money as well. So we have to use this positive energy of Venus right now as a planet to help guide us in our relationships. And that is exactly what this reading is all about. Now, if you've never done one of these readings before, you can pick one of these piles, and there are timestamps in the description of the video as well as in the comments if you're on your phone. This is pile number 1, this is pile number 2, this is pile number 3, and this is pile number 4. So once you pick a pile, go ahead and go to your timestamp, and let's see what messages of love Venus is going to bring to you. Pile number 1, let's see what we have for you. Your reading begins with the Queen of Swords, Shadow Work, the Hermit, and the Knight of Cups. So far you've got 2 major arcana cards, and then 1 cup card, which is the emotions and has to do with relationships, and 1 sword card, which has to do with the mind. So the mind and the heart, these are 2 things that you are wanting to find balance with in your life. The Queen of Swords is an energy of knowing what you want, because the Queen of Swords knows exactly what she wants. She doesn't cut corner, she doesn't go around, she just goes straight to the point, especially with her words and her thoughts. And so a lot of people, when they think of the Queen of Swords, they think of someone who's like not that emotional, because they're too much like logical. But this is a time for you to really know what you want and be very clear about what you want. There is still, shadow work that you are going through right now. Healing from past relationships is something that everybody has to do. Some of us like to jump from relationship to relationship, and I'm kind of guilty of that. And so I end up having to, when you do that, you end up having to literally heal from the past relationship while you're having to be present for the current relationship. And that's always a messy thing to deal with. But you are healing emotional wounds right now with this shadow work card. The moon itself brings up the emotions and this water energy, this energy of the cups. But I feel like for you, this is a stepping into your power and actually understanding your emotions. You may have been in the past a little bit too stern or a little bit too frigid, and now you're learning to understand your emotions, and that's helping you heal so that you can be a better partner in relationships. The Hermit card tells you that it's time for you to really close your eyes and go into this meditative space where you can see and observe what's going on from a higher perspective. I love this image because it has a portal that you're literally about to walk through. When you walk through that portal, your eyes will open and you will see things in a very different way. Also on the other side of this portal is the Knight of Cups, who's going to come and pick you up. And the Knight of Cups is the energy of the knight in shining armor. He's your prince that is coming, or your princess. There's a woman on the horse, but that's the Knight of Cups energy. It's like your love is coming, and it doesn't mean that you're going to be in a new relationship. It could mean that your relationship that you're currently on will become more understanding, or more heart-centered, more wise, more loving. That is also what this message could be for you. But if you're not in a relationship, I mean, this is definitely a sign that your prince is coming for you. But in order to recognize, for this energy to activate, you're going to have to focus on all of this stuff that comes right before it, which is knowing exactly what you want, knowing and understanding your emotions, doing that shadow work so that you can heal from the past and step into a new future, step through a portal and understand things from a different perspective. That's the only way that this is going to happen. Otherwise, it's going to be pretty much impossible, because we need to find understanding. We need to understand ourselves. We need to understand how we can let go of the past so that we can move into a better future. You also get Black Moon Lilith card, the water element, which is about sensing, and the second house of owning. The Black Moon Lilith card, you see this goddess here in the image, and that reminds me of the goddess Venus and the mystery that comes with love and relationships, and understanding that realm. It can get tricky, and the best thing, the best advice that I can give, if you're trying to either find your perfect mate, or your soulmate, or your twin soul, or whatever it is that you're searching for, or if you're already in a relationship but you're not really happy with that relationship, and you're searching for someone who fits more of, who's going to meet you more where you're at in your life, then it's important for you to understand that it's all a mystery. And the more you allow the universe to flow, the more that your manifestations will come alive, the more that your dreams will come true. For you, it has a lot to do with emotions, a lot of water energy. You got the moon, and now you get this water element. It's definitely a time for you to check in with your emotions and how do you feel about yourself? Are you in a good space in your life? Are you not in a good space? There is some connection to your second house, which Venus does rule as well. And this energy is about finances and things coming to you when it comes to finances. So that's actually a positive thing. It means that money is coming. Manifestation in the realm of finances is coming, because that's what Libra does. Venus in Libra does. It especially in Taurus, but in Libra, it also helps us find new ways to be in relationships that really love the relationships in our lives. Parvati is the goddess that you get from the Yogic Path cards, and also Anahata. Now, Parvati was the goddess of devotion. So in your life right now, you have to find something to devote yourself with. Maybe you devote yourself to healing yourself so that you can literally become the best partner, so that you can attract the best partner for you in a higher frequency. The best way to manifest the person that you love. In both of these cards, you see two people and two people. However, they are like mirror images of each other. So this is you and you, you and you. It could also be some kind of Gemini energy here, but twin soul energy, or the twins, the Gemini twins. But you are like, you're holding your own hand and you're opening up your heart center to yourself. You're like, you're becoming devoted through the heart center, through Anahata, which is the heart chakra. And in this devotion, you find peace in your life, and you raise yourself to a higher frequency. And as you do that, you find love. You find what you've been looking for. Your crystal is petalite, and I'll give you the relationship message for petalite from the book. There are times when you're emotionally too close to a situation to come to a real conclusion. It's also possible that what is really going on can't be seen by analyzing the details and guessing at the motives for someone else's behavior may be triggering you. Right now, the way forward is to step back, because remember you got the Hermit, do nothing and observe the dynamic between you and the other person. Soon everything will become clear, and by you becoming the observer, you'll find that you didn't really need to do anything to change the situation. It has a life of its own, and it's offering you a valuable lesson. Sometimes we want to fix something right away when all we're invited to do is hold space and listen. And I see that definitely because you're opening up, you're being asked to open up your heart center, to find a balance between your thoughts and your emotions, and to step into devotion, but to devote yourself to yourself so that you can rise to a higher frequency and attract what you really want in your life. So I hope this reading resonated with you. Thank you so much, and I will see you again next time. Sat Nam. Pile number 2, let's see what we have for you. All right, we got the Devil, 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups, and 6 of Wands. A lot of sixes. But okay, I'm kidding. All joking aside, the Devil card is talking about addictions and things that need to be let go of, especially that don't serve you or that they are actually hindering you from moving forward in your life. And it seems like there's past relationships that have been really, really toxic for you in your life, and you may even still be in a, relationship that is really toxic. And the relationship that is toxic doesn't necessarily have to be with someone, although because this is a relationship reading, it's likely that that might be the situation, or the toxic relationship could be with yourself. And because you have, toxic patterns that you haven't released yet, you're not able to really be your best self in a relationship at the present moment. The 5 of Cups is about grief. Someone is feeling really sad right now. Someone's feeling like they're losing something. They're not focusing on what's beautiful. They're not able to, because they see all this sort of like negative energy that needs to be cleared up. There's a fog in the way of any kind of resolution. And a lot of, what I'm seeing with these 2 specific cards is sort of like those relationships that you repeat over and over. It's like you keep coming back together with someone because you can't get out of the what's the word I'm looking for? You can't get out of the codependency of it. And so it brings a lot of sadness. It's like the cycle that keeps repeating itself over and over and over and doesn't stop. And this is something about the past. And something that you may be experiencing right now. You are dealing with grief. You are dealing with letting go of something from the past that was really toxic. Or you are beginning to choose that you don't really want this life, that you don't really want this toxicity in your life. And the 6 of Cups right next to it is interesting, because the 6 of Cups is it could be about a reunion. It could possibly be about a reunion with someone from your past. Hopefully it's not this person, because this person is not healthy for you. This energy is not healthy for you. And this is also about childhood healing, childhood memories, the joy that you felt when you were a child, or maybe the healing that needs to be done to heal your inner child, because inner child work has a very big impact on our relationships, because when we heal our inner child, we heal ourselves and we can be more present in our relationships. I feel like you have been doing a lot of work with the 6 of Wands. You are moving in a positive direction. You're definitely not stuck. That's what I'm feeling. You've been doing the work, and you have been doing a lot of healing, and these serpents, or cobras, this kundalini energy has been rising. You've been beginning to step into your power. You've been walking away from this energy. So all of those are really good. You've been doing the reminiscing, the looking back at your past and wanting healing. The first step is to desire to heal. You have the Virgo card of I Analyze, the Sagittarius card of I See, and the Venus card of Love, which is so pretty and so beautiful in this specific order. because Virgo energy loves to analyze and be critical about other people as well as themselves. But when you do this, what you're actually doing is you're discerning between what works for you and what doesn't work for you. And that is very important for you to do right now in order to release yourself of this, karmic pattern that's been happening over and over. Sagittarius card of I see, and remember, you could be dealing with a Virgo or a Sagittarius. Sagittarius card, or you might be a Virgo or a Sag. But I see means you're allowing yourself to expand your horizon. You're going a little bit beyond your comfort zone, which is a really good thing, and moving in the direction of love with Venus. And remember that Venus right now is in Libra, which is a really beautiful energy for socializing and for relationships in general. You get the card of Dharana and Ahimsa from the Yogic Path cards. These cards are so beautiful. What Dharana means is focus. Focus. You really need to focus right now on a higher path for yourself. Whatever relationship you are wanting, if you're in a relationship right now and it's not moving in the direction of your higher path and ascension, it's probably not the best thing for you. If it's causing you a lot of grief, it's not the best thing for you. If it's causing a lot of toxic energy that has to be released and processed, it's not the best thing for you. Right now, with this Dharana card, it is a time for you to say no to anything that is not taking you towards your Dharma, which is your life path or your purpose. And the Ahimsa card is the card of nonviolence. But it's not nonviolence in just the physical way. It's nonviolence in every single way. This is being nonviolent with your words, nonviolent with your actions, nonviolent with your thoughts, especially the thoughts to yourself. We can be very violent towards ourselves with our thoughts, and be very critical of ourselves with our thoughts, and very judgmental of ourselves and of other people. So this is calling you to step up in a big way towards being nonviolent of yourself, and nonviolent towards yourself and nonviolent towards others in both actions, words, and deeds, and stepping into emotional clarity, because you can see the moon right here, and also the lions here. This brings up Leo energy, this wanting to be in the limelight energy. The lion is very regal, and I see the flowers and the decorations in these cards as very calming energy. They're calling you towards a more a lighter frequency. And the crystal that you get is hematite. And hematite means this: love is a verb expressed through loving actions. Hematite spirit is calling you to take loving action toward someone who perhaps you have been taking for granted just a bit. It's much too easy to forget people's wonderful qualities and all they give us, for our brains are designed to pay more attention to problems and dangers. Make a point today of expressing love and appreciation to others, from making love to your romantic partner to offering a thank you to a neighbor, or doing something special for a friend to say, "I'm so glad you are in my life." Relationships are the foundation that supports you in turbulent times. Nourish them today. I hope this reading resonated with you, pile number 2, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day and weekend, and I will see you again next time. Sat Nam. Pile number 3, let's see what we have for you. You get the Hanged Man, the Ace of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Temperance card. What I see here is that you have been waiting for your mind to clear. You've been waiting for your mind to clear so that you can make a decision about a certain someone. Was the King of Wands. And you think that this relationship is going to bring you a lot of healing. I think that it is going to bring you a lot of healing. I think that healing is happening right now with this Temperance card, and balance. Healing and balance is arriving. And you have been, like I said, waiting. You've been doing a good job, because it's important for us to make sure that we give ourselves time to process things, to heal. And I feel like your clarity of thought and mind is definitely here. You have finally found the clarity, and it has to do with this person, this King of Wands. The Wands energy is a fiery energy, so I'm thinking this could possibly be a Leo. But what's more important about this King of Wands is that he's a very mature person, and he's very loving, and he's very caring. And so this is the clarity that you've been looking for. This could also represent the energy of your soulmate is very much a responsible person that's going to really bring you happiness, because he'll show you that maturity that you have been literally waiting for. It's like you've been waiting for the soulmate, and the soulmate is coming, and when he arrives, he or she arrives, you will find healing in your life. This is a really powerful one. The 4th house of roots, the 8th house of endings and beginnings, and the Grand Cross, the provoker. So the 4th house is all about the home. It's about building a new home, finding stability in your life when it comes to a home. So finding a soulmate is definitely what will basically bring that into your life. You are now dealing with the ending of an old cycle and the beginning of a new cycle, the beginning of a new adventure in your life when it comes to relationships. It could be that you're finding someone new. It could be that you've encountered your soulmate. It could be that you're in a relationship right now and you realize this is actually the person that I think I've been wanting. I think I manifested this person in my life. So how can I begin to really enjoy this process? The Grand Cross is an alignment, an astrological alignment that causes a lot of friction in people's lives and like forces you to resolve things. So you're being forced, and you have been forced in your past to resolve things in your life. You know, your past relationships might have been like really gnarly, and so that's why you took kind of like a hiatus, and you're just like taking a step back and being like, I'm not doing this relationship thing for a while because I need to figure myself out. And this shows that you have been doing the work, and the universe is forcing you to really focus and deal with those things that need to end in order for you to really step fully into this beautiful energy that's coming for you. You get Sita, the goddess Sita, and Sahasrara. So the goddess Sita, she's the goddess of devotion and loyalty. Her story is that she was loyal even when a king came up to her and lied to her and said that her husband was dead, and she believed that he was lying, and so she just stayed really loyal. And this is like, she's the goddess of like, she made so many sacrifices for other people, and this is reminding you like, you've already made enough sacrifices. You don't need to do that anymore. You are a loyal person, and you deserve someone who is loyal to you as well. So this is important, because when you recognize this in yourself, you attract someone who's at that level, at that frequency, who can bring you what you need and not something that's not going to work for you. And Sahasrara is the crown chakra. And the crown chakra is opening up for you right now, because this divine union that is coming for you, or that you've manifested in your life, because you've been waiting for it and you've been doing the work, is opening up your crown chakra and your ability to connect with the divine life force, the energetic divine life force. And your crystal is spessartine garnet. And here's your relationship message from this garnet. You are a unique being with a light only you can emit. Do you think you have to work harder to make people like you? What if your soulmate is out there waiting for you to stop trying so hard and just be your glorious, amazing, brilliant self? What if your soulmate is waiting for you to beacon, to send out the message, I am here and ready for a partner to shine with me? Today is a good day to recognize all that is attractive in you and stop trying to hide it out of some sort of fear that others might not be comfortable seeing you in your full glory. Shine brightly today. What a beautiful message. Oh my God, I just love this one. So let me know in the comments if this resonated with you. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day and the time that we do have Venus in Libra. And I will see you again next time. Sat Nam. Pile number 4, let's see what we have for you. You got the Strength card, the 3 of Pentacles, the Sun, and the High Priestess. These are all really beautiful messages, and I absolutely love this reading so far. We can see that there's a lot of celebratory energy in these cards, and like friendship energy, stepping into your power, finding your strength. You can see these women, they're like dancing and holding hands. It's like really beautiful. It's like stepping into your goddess power. You have been, or your divine masculine power, you have been finding the strength. You have found the strength to survive the things that life has thrown at you so that you can grow. And you are growing, and you're stepping into strength. You're stepping into the energy of the high priestess, which is full goddess power, full in your intuition is strengthening. This is someone who's like stepping into purpose, because the sun is about yourself. It's what you value. It's what's important to you. It's shining your light, your soul out into the world and being who you were meant to be. The Three of Pentacles is about you being rewarded for the hard work. And the way that you're being rewarded is like you just feel really, really good about yourself because you know your strength, you know your power, and you're a very grounded person right now. This is powerful. You get the planet Neptune, the planet Uranus, and the 12th house. So Neptune right now is actually in Pisces, which it rules the 12th house. So interesting that these two are coming through. So this message is about you're stepping into bliss. Literally, the 12th house rules bliss. It rules the subconscious mind. It rules divine energy, connection to God, to the beyond. It thins the veil so you can step into spirituality. This is the completion of a powerful cycle for you. You're stepping into the completion of you. And Uranus asks you to be different. So you are being different by stepping into your purpose. You might be the only one right now in your life that's stepping into purpose and finding your ground and strengthening yourself and stepping into your full mission, your full life, your full light. And everyone around you is like, whoa, she's totally turned weird, or he's totally become a weird person and we're not going to talk to them anymore. And that's what happens in families when you start to step into purpose and other people are not. You start to create a bigger gap because you understand things and you literally do take off. You take off and you become someone different, and they can't handle the fact that you have changed or you have become different. And that's literally what's going on for you. Uranus is also in Taurus right now. And Uranus is asking all of us to, and you specifically in this reading, to begin to manifest what you want into the physical time-space reality. You're building a new world for yourself. You're building this powerful platform for you to step into your life mission. And if you're not with someone right now, this is literally what you're supposed to do to find that perfect person for yourself. People think that we find the person and then the relationship has to be fixed, but that's not the case. You find yourself first, and then you find the relationship that you want, and then that person that you want manifests in your life. You get Satya and Bhakti. Satya is truthfulness. It's finding your truth. It's being in truth. It's living the truth. It's you are the light. You are the light. You are that truth, and it's emanating from every cell of your being. And because of that, you're stepping into bhakti, which is devotion. You're devoting yourself, to your own path, and that will bring results of unmeasurable amazingness into your life. And I think it's beautiful because who this reading is for is someone who's really getting it. They're getting what I talk about when I talk about how you have to really like find yourself before you find that perfect person for you, before you find that soulmate, before you find your twin soul, before you find that relationship that is really meant for you. Is you have to refine yourself. You have to transform yourself at a cellular level, step into truth of the highest kind, and into devotion. Devote yourself to the light, and that will literally manifest anything that you want in your life. And we see this with this beautiful card here. You get the crystal moldavite, and this is what the relationship message from Moldavite is for you. As you transition to a new you, you will become a part of a new group of people, for you are having new experiences that differ from those that came before. Old friends will be there for you, but new ones will appear, drawn to your vibration, which resonates with theirs. Although you are being initiated into a new experience, you will not be alone. So leave your fears at the door. Your community will find you, and you will know that you belong as they embrace you as one of their own. You will feel the love as you adjust to your new role, confident in the potential of those you care about coming along with you. Encourage them to believe that they too can let go of the past and transition into something better. Moldavite is the most powerful transformational stone. So I am not surprised that this is the crystal that came out for you. I hope this reading resonated with you. Let me know in the comments if it did. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you again next time. Sat Nam.